Hey guys, Red here, Bravely Second Build, let's go. Today's was viewer requested, so thanks goes out to MugetsuNoRyuu for the idea. It was one that I had sitting around as well, but Mugetsu has prompted me to do it, so here it is, the Priest build. As you probably guessed by this point, the Priest is a healer build comprised of the White Mage with Bishop commands. Our abilities are Angelic Ward as a passive, Group Cast Master, Steady MP Recover, MP 20% up, and Convert MP. Equipment should have a good staff of some kind, and try to raise the Priest's mind stat as high as possible. White Cape is also a good item pick. Alright, so this is an alright healing class, though the fact that it stacks the two main healers kinda makes it repetitious and unnecessary. But we're here to test it out anyways, right? This might also be a good time to explain the difference between White Mage and Bishop in Bravely Second for anyone who's confused. The White Mage relies on white magic spells like Cure, Cura, Curaga, Esuna, stuff like that. The strength of these spells rely on the caster's mind stat, so if that stat is low, it won't have a very strong effect, and vice versa. Higher versions of the same spell do more, obviously, but are still affected by mind. The Bishop, on the other hand, uses Holy Magic, which heals in percentages of HP instead. This makes the Bishop, in my opinion, a lot more useful than the White Mage, because as you grow stronger, Bishop spells will still remain relevant, because 30% now is different than 30% then, whereas White Magic will still only heal 500 HP no matter what. And don't forget about Benediction under the Bishop, which heals 100% of your HP, Resurrect for full HP revives, and Calm, the new version of Stillness. But White Magic also has a few damage-based spells in the wind and light areas, where the Bishop has none. Anyways, there's the difference between those two. So obviously you'd be using whatever spells you need or like to heal your team, but let's go over the abilities as well. Angelic Ward gives you a 50% chance to take half damage on a hit, but you can choose the Bishop for your main and get good measure to combine spells cast in succession and make them more powerful. My personal preference is Angelic Ward because typically there's a reason I cast the spell twice in the first place, and I don't usually like having it combined into one. Group Cast Master makes spells cast across groups not lose potency, so that's quite useful when healing your whole team at once. The other abilities here all revolve around saving MP, since as a healer you'll be using quite a bit. Steady MP Recovery gives you 30 at the end of a turn, MP 20% up increases your base MP pool by 20% of course, and Convert MP gives you MP back to 5% of all damage you take. If the MP saving abilities aren't really your taste, Group Cast All is another great replacement, allowing you to group cast any spell, even ones that are normally just single target. I just didn't use it in this because then it would be almost exactly like my own healer that I have set up. Check out my Bravely team setup for that one. And that's the build. Overall, not perfect and a little bit repetitious, not something I would use, but it can be used nonetheless. Thanks again to MugetsuNoRyuu for the request. If any of you have a request or your own build you want me to review once that review series starts, let me know in the comments, on Twitter, Discord, wherever you can reach me. Same goes for all questions, comments, and whatnot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.